So Trump's tariffs may have gone a bit too far, even for folks in his own party. 7 Republican senators have jumped on a new bill that would force the president to get Congress blessing before slapping tariffs on U.S. allies and free trade partners. Yeah, no more one-man band tariff man. So why should you care? Well, because we're seeing 2 big names in the GOP pushing back, Senator Chuck Grassley of Iowa and Senator Mitch McConnell of Kentucky, aka the former Senate Republican leader. They're co-sponsoring the bill with Democrats Chris Coons of Delaware and Amy Klobuchar of Minnesota. So this isn't your everyday partisan bickering. This is actual bipartisan beef. Now, after the headlines about the stock market dipping and foreign goods costing an arm, leg, possibly a pinky toe, you're probably wondering, how does this bill actually help? Well, it basically means that Trump can't just wake up and decide to throw tariffs around like confetti. The bill would require the president to notify Congress within 48 hours of imposing or increasing tariffs and explain why, like a full PowerPoint presentation. Okay, not really, but like you get the point. And it even goes further. The administration would also have to break down how those tariffs could impact American businesses and shoppers, because we all know that it's not just Wall Street that feels the heat. Plus, these new tariffs would automatically expire after 60 days unless Congress gives them the green light to keep going forward. Now, before you get way too excited, Trump's already threatened to veto the bill. The White House Budget Office says the bill would, quote, severely constrain the president's ability to respond to national emergencies and foreign threats. In other words, they're not having it. So some Republicans actually agree that these tariffs are beneficial.
I believe that these tariffs are going to bring jobs back to America. That if you think about the history, the last 40 years, the big inflection points for manufacturing jobs especially was the loss after the NAFTA trade agreement and when China entered the World Trade Organization. So we need to correct that. My emphasis is long-term gain here. I want to bring those manufacturing jobs back to America, and I think these tariffs are one way to do that.
And Trump's got even more backup. House Speaker Mike Johnson and Senate Majority Leader John Thune are siding with him on this one. Check out what John Thune said this week.
Well, I don't think that has a future. The president's indicated he would veto it, and then we have to wait and see how they did it on the floor of the House. So.
Senator Chuck Schumer was not satisfied with that response, and he had his own choice words for Thune and all of his Republican colleagues.
The choice in front of Leader Thune and Speaker Johnson is simple. Choose Donald Trump or choose American families. Stand up to Donald Trump or watch him trigger a recession.
So yeah, this bill might not even make it out of that political group chat. Still, Democrats are planning to force a vote, which is a pretty big deal. Why? Because it puts Republicans in a really sticky spot. Choose Trump or take a stand against a policy that many of them, possibly quietly, can't stand.